EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Tennessee Titans and the New England Patriots. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys knocked out the number 3 seed a week ago, looking to take another step forward in these playoffs. On the other side, the former coach of the Titans, now in his first year as the Patriots head coach, it's Mike Vrabel. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And through the snowflakes, we are off from Foxborough. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to leave with a win.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Ward. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And nothing doing there, only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 6.
Come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, Ward. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Mike, when we pulled into the parking lot this morning, I mean, the place was packed. These fans have been looking forward to this game for weeks. They're well-rested coming off the bye. Best team in the conference all season long. They understand they're only 2 wins away from the Super Bowl, and their moment is here.
First play, and May goes to the air. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake, it's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And the Patriots, 1st down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Throwing is May. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Crazy. Hey, five.
Throwing on second down. May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Crazy.
Third and short. And here is May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Titans offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Let's go now.
Receiver in motion, going right. One quarter in the books in this AFC Divisional playoff. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
Ready.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and there's not going to be a lot of gain.
Short one there to Okonkwo. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is May. In trouble, and down he goes. Devondre Sweat getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
May to throw on 2nd down. Looking to set up the screen, but it's broken up and it's incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up? Hey, you here, here you go. It's you. It's me, it's me. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. 5.
Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Titans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion, Okonkwo. Here's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ward now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. Open May. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
At their 49-yard line.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, what's up? You there. Hey, five. Crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now it is 1st and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it, and the Pats move out on top, 14-0.
The score, Patriots 14, Titans nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
They send Ridley in motion.
65.
On the handoff, Pollard. And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Shotgun snap for Wolf. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's third down. Third and 14.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. Hawk 7.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
41-yard line.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's up?
Here's May to throw it on first down. Diggs on the reception. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
On first and 10, here's May. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 41 yards out. And he pulled it left. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We roll on here on this divisional round Sunday. 2 more final scores to get to, and then we'll know the AFC-NFC title game matchups. But first, let's look back at Saturday's action. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home to take on the Rams in the NFC West. And this is Brandon Ayuk. He was absolutely electric. This one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The 49ers are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Keon Coleman. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The visitors pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
These 2 teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
Toss, Henderson heading right. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
What's that? Ready, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Here's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that?
Now, May. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
What's that? Five.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yes, sir. Ready, what's
Here's May again. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
that? Ready, what's that?
On 2nd down, here's a run with Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here goes throw.
And the zone read is give to Henderson. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Crazy. Ready, what's that?
On 2nd down, it's May. Pass completed to Douglas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, five.
To throw now, May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Patriots, first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Here's a toss left side for Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's that? Good foot, man. Crazy.
Throwing now is May. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll take this one in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Titans 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Bronco switch. Here we go, shot.
Out of the gun, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. Off play action, it's Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. They snap it to Ward. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager, But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10.
Hey, here goes throw it. Hey, what's that?
They show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Five. Crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Third, they need 8.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's up? Crazy. Five.
Throwing is May. That's to Hooper. It's complete. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here goes that.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Again, it's Henderson, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play. I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit, that was really well done.
This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They trail here late, hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. In motion, Okonkwo. On 1st down, Ward. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Ward. Middle of the field, he's got Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Ready, set. Set.
Throwing again is Ward. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air again, Ward. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Patriots. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.